Wow, wow, wee, wow. What's really going on, huh? We made it to another Saturday. Tonight, the Irish rugby team will take on Scotland. So that's going to be super cool. Something to do of a Saturday. How's your Saturday? I hope you're well. What's been going on for you this week? Are you taking care of yourself? Why post a video? I post a video to ask you to ask the question of yourself, what have you done this week to help yourself? Of course, within the boundaries of legal, it's important that we help ourselves. Who will do it for me? Nobody. This little cat won't, for sure. Oh, look at you. She's a newbie. She's learning out the lay of the land. And she's kind of bossy. Go figure. What do you do to help yourself? What do? I just finished a meditation routine in some steam. And I feel good. And everything is not the way I'd like it perfect in my life. Absolutely not. I work every day to change that and bring about a difference. Some things I can never change. So part of the change in that element is changing how I view it or how I feel about it or what it does, how much power I give it over me. Because I'm about taking the power back for myself. So who's responsible for my contentment, my happiness? Who's going to make it happen? Me. That's all I got, me. And so, when I realized that, I guess it might sound easy, but it took me a hard, difficult path to realize that. And so the reason I share and make videos is to encourage you to ask yourself similar questions and see what you come up with. And, realize it can be easier for you too. An important piece is to know that whatever's going on up here, whether your mind is racing or you're full of anxiety or you're deeply depressed or you have a sadness or you experience grief or, you're overjoyous, whatever's going on, they all pass. They fade and then they come back again. These things happen. And sometimes they come back stronger than ever. So an important piece of staying on top of is taking care of ourselves. And it does not mean, am I taking care of myself? Yes, I eat 3 meals a day. Am I taking care of myself? Yes, I'm responsible and punctual. Am I taking care of myself? Yes, I do my daily chores. When you feel something, are you taking care of yourself by processing it? Allowing the feeling to pass through you? Or are you holding on to it and allowing a buildup of anger and hatred and bitterness and things like that happen for all of us? There's just ways to deal with these things to help them subside and go away a bit. I mentioned the grief. I'm a grieving father, a bereaved parent. Does that go away? Not really. Does it get a little easier? Yes, on many days it's easier. And it's a major part of why I share these things, because I have walked through the fires of hell. Mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. And it felt quite physical too. And so I share a video and ask you to think about these things. No, I'm not for everybody, just like everybody's not for me. My reason to share is to reach those of you who may find yourself in a position who are struggling with it. And so I share these videos and blog posts and things to encourage you to keep going, that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and you will make it through. Because I did. Oh, and just because I did, it's not the same for everybody. No, I learned about our human condition. I learned what it's like to be stretched to the depths of myself in misery and sadness and grief and loss and mental madness between my ears. Noise that wouldn't go away. And now, today, 2023, another Saturday, I'm here to tell you that it can. Baby steps, a little bit of work on self. Mental Health, World Mental Health Day is coming up next week. And for that reason, I've put Layman's Handbook in Life on a super discount for a Kindle download. I got to mention those things because when you do all these things yourself, sometimes I forget about promoting my books and telling people and asking them to go support an artist and buy a book, electronic download. Best $2 you're ever going to spend. Why? Because it involves having a look at self and doing some work on self and learning some tips and tools to make that noise quieten down, to help it subside, to gain an understanding that we're just simply human. And there's not a whole pile wrong with that. As a matter of fact, there's a lot right with that. If you're willing, if you have a willingness, you will get there. You just got to be willing. So hopefully my little video can spur you on a bit. Check it out. Tuesday, Mental Health Day, World Mental Health Day, Layman's Handbook in Life, a super discount for a Kindle download by Aidan McNally. 10th of October, 10/10, World Mental Health Day. And you know, from the millions and millions of downloads that will happen that day, I'll know that you're out there and you're listening and you want to bring about change in your life. Because that's the subtitle, Simple Tools to Change How We Live. A journey to self. Self standing for succeed, elevate, and live free. Success. So get a success formula in your life. World Mental Health Day, 10/10. Be kind to yourself, be good to yourself, and do something for yourself. This is how we move away the little bricks. This is how we crawl back up out of that hole. This is how we become whole again. We're never going back to who we were. Forget about that idea. Going back to the way it was just doesn't happen. You're going to be a new, improved version. You understand? So, that's it. That's my time. The light is flashing. Have a wonderful weekend. 10/10, next Tuesday, World Mental Health Day. Be good to yourself. Did you catch all that? All right.